Yo guys, how's it going? It's your boy The Key Gangster coming at you guys today here with another video, and in today's video we're going to be playing yet another one of my placement matches in Rainbow Six Siege in our Getting Ranked series, in which we go through all 10 of the placement matches with you guys along 10 different episodes. So this is episode 5 of that, and let's just get right into the game. Alright guys, so we are playing on Clubhouse. I'm sorry, I had to go into party chat, and apparently there's new party chat settings, and I am, I'm sort of stumbling over my words already. I'm sort of confused. I'm trying to figure this all out, man. There's just so much going on in the beginning of this video right now on my phone and stuff that I really don't want to get into. But I just sort of got sidetracked there for a second. But we are on Clubhouse, and we so far have banned Fuse and Clash, which is a good ban. I'm glad that my teammates banned Clash. It gives me a lot of faith for this game. So something I wanted to talk about. Shoot, I have to go back to it. No, I don't want to. Dude, I swear to God, when your phone pops up those notifications that are like, "Do you actually want to do this?" No thanks. I think I would rather do the thing I just clicked on to do. I don't want to do the other thing, okay? But what I wanted to talk about, just to start off here, is Kathy Griffin. A real good woman. You know, if you guys don't know who Kathy Griffin is, she makes liberal tweets. And today she tweeted out, "If you don't want a civil war, vote for the Democrats in November. If you do want a civil war, vote Republican." So, casually threatening violence and civil war just because people disagree with her politically. So, and it's just so common amongst the left. And I hate leftist hypocrisy so much. It's just so annoying because they make all these stupid fucking rules up for everyone else to follow, and then they never follow them, dude. Leftists never, ever, ever think that they have to follow their own rules. Because you know damn well, if any conservatives said, "Oh, if you don't want a civil war, I guess you better vote for my party, otherwise we're going to have to try to kill you guys in the civil war." Like if Ron DeSantis actually unironically came out and said that if you don't want a civil war, you better vote for me for president, could you imagine, like, their response? There would be so, like, so much harsh rioting in the streets. It's just absolutely insane. But then the leftists say it, and it's like everything's okay because, like, leftists think that it's like they can't be retaliated against, and conservatives are evil if they fight back, and conservatives just go right along with the narrative. It's like, "Oh, I'm evil if I fight back. I have to be a good, nice Christian boy. I'm evil if I fight back against these evil, tyrannical liberals. Oh, I'm evil. Oh, I'm evil for fighting back." And it starts really in the elementary school because, the kid who fights the bully gets suspended, and then the bully gets applauded by the principal, and the bully has no action taken against him, and only the kid who fights back against the bully will ever have action taken against him. And it's just been like that since the very first days of our life, dude. We have been taught that since kindergarten, bro. That only the person who fights the bully gets in trouble. And so leftists take it upon themselves to be the bully because they know that it is illegal, practically, to retaliate against them. So why wouldn't you be the bully at that point? It just pisses me off, dude, Just the general twist of society at this point. The whole entire the decay and destruction of society at this point pisses me off beyond belief, dude. Blacks, homos, and devil worshippers piss me off so much. All they do is destroy and decay society. And we really have to fight for the LDS Church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, aka the Mormon Church. I feel like is inevitable, along with America First, because the LDS Church today is the only church in America that is not afraid of the world. They send their 18, 19, 20, and 21-year-olds out into the world to preach the gospel. No other church is doing that, And Mormons are not afraid of your virus. Mormons are not afraid of your propaganda. The Mormons are not afraid of your news. The Mormons are not afraid of your social media posts. The Mormons are not afraid of the alphabet mafia. The Mormons are not afraid of the devil. The Mormons are not afraid of this world, and they are the only church in America that is not afraid of the world, and that is why the LDS Church is inevitable. They're going to grow by 200 to 300% in the next decade. They are already the only growing church in America. Most churches on average are down 11%. The Mormon LDS Church is up 50% miraculously since the year 2000, which is absolutely insane growth, obviously. It's only competitive with Islam in that sort of growth. Islam is also rapidly growing. And Buddhism is also a growing religion, but all the other churches within Christianity are on decline and dying. Less than 1% of Catholic nuns in this country are under the age of 40. So basically that means there's no young women within the Catholic faith. And so obviously Catholicism is dying out because everyone is old, and just sort of the thing when the age of your group gets older and older and older, that means that your group is dying. And the LDS Church is not only skyrocketing in numbers, but their leaders are also becoming younger and younger and younger, which means that it has a very bright future ahead of it. It's looking very, very good for the LDS Church, and it's just inevitable. Just like America First is also inevitable, because America is so desperate for the strongman, and we don't even say that we're desperate for the strongman. In fact, we say the opposite. We don't even acknowledge what we're desperate for, but America is very desperate for a strong faith, and to return to our morals, and to reject this stupid, fucking aggressive, demonic LGBTQ community. The homos, the demons in this country have got to go. We need to ban their propaganda. We need to ban the devil from every single household, and we just need to acknowledge that every single family in this country is covered by the blood and name of Jesus Christ, and that the Latter-day Saints is the strongest church in America by far today. And if another church wants to step up, that's cool. Like from the 60s to the 80s, in the 60s, we were also overly degenerate, and we were doing the drugs, and we were having the sex, and we were partying like nothing. All of our women were absolutely immodest whores. And then we turned into the 80s, and the Catholic Church really stepped up, and the Catholic Church was willing to be the strong man. There was tons of young Catholics joining the Catholic Church. Young men were going to the YMCA in the 1980s, and then they were going to Catholic Church. So young men in the 1980s turned to God, and they turned to the gym as well, and they became strong, faithful men instead of allowing the homosexual, demonic degeneracy of the 1960s. And we're seeing the same thing today, where we were overly degenerate. All of our women are whores. There's nothing really to look up to in society. Society is on a vast, rapid decay. But now the LDS Church is willing to step up. The LDS Church is willing to be the strong man. And that's just going to be the reality of the future. America First is inevitable, and the LDS Church is also inevitable for those reasons, because the Mormons are not afraid of the world, and it's just that simple. Ooh, doing a little bit of 3 a.m. preaching. By the way, guys, it is 3 a.m. right now, so we are doing some good old-fashioned late-night preaching, boys. Just gotta... By the way, guys, what's your thoughts on Queen Elizabeth dying? I know, all down my social media, that's all I've seen today on social media was Queen Elizabeth passing away. But it's so funny because, half of the people I see on social media are so overly upset about it, mourning as if the Queen actually knew them at all, or would have cared, if they died. And they're just mourning it, so drastically, they're actually in physical pain because of it. And then the other half of people on social media are actually just mocking it, and they are glad she's dead, sort of thing, because they did not like her at all, and they thought that she was an evil for different reasons as well, which is funny because like people on the far left thought that the Queen was evil, and people on the far right thought that the Queen was evil, for completely different reasons. But it's just so funny to see that like half of the people on social media are mourning her very seriously, and they're like actually in pain over it, and then the other half is just making fun of it. I feel like it's the most controversial death in human history? Question mark. Like nobody just has like a normal reaction to Queen Elizabeth. Me personally, I don't really care a whole lot. I'm one of the people that don't care. I think if you are a true man of God, if you love God, you should have mourned every single grandmother who died today equally. And if you want to mourn the elderly equally, you know, you could probably just go to your cemetery and leave some roses instead of crying about an elderly woman with a superior bloodline. Which is very satanic, by the way, to say that some people have superior blood to others. And it's just the fact that, you know, both of the Queen's grandchildren are pedophiles, like literal, you know, boy raping pedophiles is this woman's grandchildren, and everyone's mourning her just because she has a superior bloodline to them, and no other reason on top of that, dude. And so it kind of does piss me off. I don't like with that anti-crowd, but you know, honestly, dude, you should be mourning every single elderly person who dies the exact same. She was a stranger to you. I don't care if she's famous. I don't care if she has a superior bloodline to you. If she has a superior DNA, she was a stranger to you. She does not know your name, and she would not have cared if you dropped dead instead of her. She would not have cared at all, dude. Like, you are literally a stranger to her. And so, we need to stop treating, like, we need to stop worshiping people as if they actually have these superior bloodlines. And we should be just as mournful for every single stranger who dies, which is to say, not really that mournful at all, because if you are, then you're just going to become mentally ill very quickly. But say, you know, like like a 12-year-old boy, and you know, this is just an example because kids, you know, this happens all the time, but a 12-year-old boy got shot dead in Chicago in the past couple of days, for certain. So a 12-year-old boy got shot dead in Chicago because he was wearing the wrong color. Because he was wearing a blue bandana and he walked down the red man's block. So he got shot 17 times in the face. And you're not mourning that. You're not mourning every single other grandmother who died today, because someone dies every single 3 seconds on Earth, especially the elderly, because, you know, people tend to die when they're elderly, and it's very, very common for elderly people to die. You could say that it's a trend amongst the elderly even to drop dead at that age, you know? But you're not mourning everyone else, which is the problem. And so honestly, you should just go to the cemetery and lay some roses on the ground. But I do not recommend that either, because that's very dangerous for your soul. You don't know you know what's going to follow you home if you do that. And so I would not recommend doing that. If you do, make sure you pray over yourself for protection in the name of Jesus Christ. Just, you know, say that no spirits are allowed to follow you home, and you are covered by the blood and power of Jesus Christ, and that sort of thing. If you do decide to do that, like I said, it's not necessarily like a good, like, it's very unnecessary. That's still very dramatic and unnecessary, dude. Like, there's no real reason to be mourning strangers. Like, and the people who are shocked by death are so, like, mind-boggling to me. Like, how could you possibly think that death is shocking when you know that it is one of the few absolute certainties of life is that you are going to die. Like you, the person watching this, you are going to die one day. Like, I don't care who you are, what bloodline you have, who you came from, you are going to drop dead one day, and that is a guarantee of life, dude. And so stop saying that death is some shocking thing when it's not, dude. And speaking of death, I'm about to die in this video game right here. Bruh. Bruh. And now that's a certified bruh moment right there. I'm going 3-3. I have not been paying attention all game long. I've just been preaching the gospel, you know, preaching Jesus. Which is an okay thing. I'm perfectly fine with not paying attention to this game to preach about Jesus, man, because it makes me so angry. The things that people say in this world, the worldly people, the atheists, dude, the atheists in this world just make me so angry. And I know maybe that's bad to say as a person who supposedly loves God, I should love everyone. But it's such a justified hatred though, because they act so overwhelmingly annoying 24/7 for no reason, dude. Yo, me and Castle both got the double black ice. I don't know if you guys saw that, but my mic cut out, but I was about to start rapping. Hey yo, I'm running with my boy Castle, and he's going the double black ice, yeah. And he has that elite skin with those castles. Yeah, look at those doors. Got the devil horns. Yeah, he has the devil horns on those doors. Yeah, the devil horns on those doors. Yeah. Hey, my boy has the castle elite skin with the double black ice. Yay. Look at that drip. Look at that swag. Yeah, look at that drip. Look at that swag. It's Team 10, bro, and you know we get litty. Is that your voice, cologne? Is that your voice, cologne? We love Castle. Can we get a Castle W in chat? Hey yo, count down below Castle W if you guys like the doors and the double black ice. And these are really good castles too. He only barricaded the entrances instead of our exit points, which is really nice. Except for this one is sort of like an exit point, but it's not really a big deal. There's so many castles nowadays who play castle. They would have barricaded this door and then this door and then this door right here. It'd be like, oh, I did a good job. I did such a good job. This is just kind of annoying, dude. Let's go, baby. That's a nice long shot kill, dude. A nice long shot. No, sir. I don't know if I can get to that, though. Let's go, baby. Bruh. 4-4 now, right? Yep. I have no shot at the MVP though. I'm 300 points behind the next person who is going 3-3 instead of 4-4. But, I actually just found out that Roman Atwood and his wife are Mormon today, and he contributes being Mormon to like a lot of his success and, you know, to how successful his marriage has been as well. Which is really, I really like Rowan Atwood really loves the Mormon church, which is interesting. Which is another reason why I think it's inevitable, because he was on the Impulsive podcast with Logan Paul, and Logan Paul was talking about like how if someone's like overly happy in life, if someone's overly good in life, if someone is like a genuinely good human being and is like happy, and if they have a really good marriage, that typically means that they're Mormon. And you have like major people like Roman Atwood and Logan Paul talking about like how good Mormon people are. And so that's another reason why I think that the LDS church is inevitable. So I'm sorry for stumbling a lot, guys. I've just been talking so fast and my tongue is getting tied. And it's also 3:30 in the morning, so it's not helping. I'm trying to drink this A&W root beer. stay alive.
Bomb location compromised.
It's a good thing I'm not drinking coffee, right, guys? Get the joke? You guys probably actually do not get that reference whatsoever. It's because Mormon people are not supposed to drink coffee. Which, it sounds ridiculous when you first say it, but it's because think about how many people are actually addicted to coffee in this world. Like how many coffee shops are in the world, and how they're always packed because so many Americans and people worldwide are addicted to coffee. And so if you have something like that, they can get so easily addicted to, and people like actually depended on, like their personalities will not be the same if they don't have like a gigantic glass of coffee in the morning and constantly need more and more. Like it's a full blown drug addiction at that point. And so that's why it's banned. The whole addiction thing about it is because Mormons do not want to consume anything that could be considered addictive, because your life is just so much more at ease and peaceful if you're not sort of struggling with any of those things within your soul. So it's just better not to do it at all if you know that so many people have been hurt by it or have become dependent on it, or you know, just on a general basis, like even somewhat addicted to it, and you've seen people go through that, then you know you realize it's just going to be so much more peaceful for your soul to avoid it. So that's why Mormons don't drink coffee. Yo, that was a nice stab. Come on, can we get the 3 and 2? Yo, duck, kill, let's go. Oh, come on, baby. Alibi. Oh, Alibi's using the shotgun. The shotgun sort of rifle-ish thing. Osa. Oh no. Yeah, she's going to go around. Yep. Let's go! Let's go, baby! Thorn for the win! Now it's 3 and 2. We're I hope we get the dub right here instead of going into overtime. Let's just make it easy. Let's just make it good and easy. Get the 4 and 2 win. We don't have to worry about anything else, and we can just move up, get our rank up. Who should we go for the finish? Shoot. Thinking about going. I already went Doc, I think maybe even twice in this video. So should I go someone who I don't typically go? Jaeger? Question mark. Jaeger with the black ice. Do I have black ice for this one? I have the wolf skin. Yo, we got 3 black ices with the castle once again going the double black ice. And then I forget who else had the black ice. Let's see. No, it's not Thorn. So it must be Legion had the black ice on him. Where is he? Wait, no? Oh yeah, Capcan had the black ice. Let's go.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. 10 seconds to insertion.
ABS deployed and ready to go.
5 seconds and counting. Bomb located by Op 4.
Ambush set. Stay clear.
ABS active in the center.
Sending out a shell. Doorway trapped. Stay clear of blast zone. Device primed. Keep an eye on door.
I was about to get that Jaeger, and then oh man, rip.
Doorway barricaded.
I know I heard someone up there. Come on, baby.
World is reinforced.
4v5. Alright, dude, come on, come on, come on. I honestly ran out of things to talk about, and I just feel like I'm sounding cringe. I keep on trying to say things, and like, I just don't know what to say at this point, because I'm talking about everything. Let's go! You guys cannot tell me that was not a clean kill, dude. That was clean, bro. But now castle is down. Can we get the castle? Can we get the castle? Oh, he's getting the castle. Let's go. Oh, do we got a glass out there? Come on. I don't want ours to glass though.
Planting toxins. Needles in position.
You have been spotted.
Alrighty, come on.
Swapping mag.
Your location has been compromised.
I don't know where everyone is. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. We're about to get the dub. Right here, right here, right here. Let's go. One last kill to finish the game off the Jaeger Black Ice. That aim was horrible though. Oh boy. We went 6 and 5 with 1 assist at the end of the game, and we got the 4 and 2 dub. I hope you guys enjoyed my ramblings about the world and the LDS Church. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. I'm really trying to hit 100 subscribers, guys, so it would help me out so much if you guys did hit the subscribe button. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.